Alright, YouTube, I'm back again, and the deck has changed ever so slightly since the last video. This time I've put the format skippers in to help start the combos a little better, as well as I was missing a card, and that is Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. This card's actually very important for the combo in general, so today I'm going to show you a little bit of a combo here of what the deck is meant to do. So for the most part, you just need Ibly and a Destrudo, and the other 3 cards in your hand don't really matter. For this example, I just grabbed 3 cards that are not play extenders, they're just 3 format skippers. Alright, so the way this works is, first thing you do is normal summon Ibly. Now this works as long as you can do the normal Orcust things of getting to a nightmare monster. So I play Ibly, so Ibly is just the easiest thing. You go into Nightmare Mermaid, you discard the Destrudo, and then you special summon Orcust Nightmare from the deck. Then you use Orcust Nightmare and Nightmare Mermaid to summon Galatea. And then you use Orcust Nightmare targeting your Galatea to send your Harp Horde to the graveyard. And then you banish your Harp Horde from the graveyard to special summon Symbol Skeleton. Now, it does not matter where you summon Symbol Skeleton as long as it is not at the arrow that Galatea is pointing to. Anywhere else on the field is absolutely fine. And then you activate Destrudo's effect and special summons himself using the Symbol Skeleton, so now he's a level 4. You then link the Destrudo away, and the Destrudo summons LP. So now you have an LP, and you use the Galatea and you use the Symbol Skeleton to summon Triple Burst Dragon. There you go. You summon Triple Burst Dragon. Then you activate the effect of Triple Burst Dragon, well, of LP, and you special summon the Omni Dragon Bolt, Brotor. Use his effect targeting himself or anyone, because they're all the same Dark Dragons. You use the Brotor and you discard any of the cards in your hand. It doesn't matter which one. And then you search Chaos Legionnaire. Chaos Legionnaire is going to be used a little later in the combo to take a card from my opponent's hand. Because, you know, your opponent starting with 5 cards is always better than them starting with 6. And then you use the Brotor and the Triple Burst to make Agripane. You activate Agripane's effect. And you special summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, because more negates is good. And then you use the Agripane and the Guardradgon. On the other side of the board, you summon the Dingligerous Dragon. And now you banish the Symbol Skeleton to special summon the Galatea again. And now you use the Galatea to send either the Nightmare or the Harp Horde. Usually I like to send the Harp Horde back to the deck, because I like having him in the graveyard a little later for something else. To set your field spell. You then activate your field spell, because you can, there's no reason not to. And you link both of these away into, then you overlay summoning the Dingirsu. You grab yourself your Symbol Skeleton so that you have that for next turn. Then you summon your Chaos Legionnaire by banishing your LP, your Agripane, and your Triple Burst, because you no longer need them for the rest of this game. And you take a card from your opponent's hand. So now they have 1 less card, and you still have these 2 unknown cards. They can be anything. Then you use your 2 dragons, and you summon your Rusty Bardiche. Your Rusty Bardiche then sends your cloak to the graveyard to set Fogblade number 1. And then you banish the cloak to add the boots. You special summon the boots because it's free. You link both of these up into Galatea number 2. If you had 1 more extender, you maybe could have made a Longirsu instead. That would be the preferred play, but in this example, we're just going to summon the Galatea. And then you banish the Silent Boots, and you add the second Fogblade. So, now you have, your opponent now has 5 cards in their hand, and you have an Abyss, a Dingirsu in graveyard, and 2 Fogblades. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 disruptions, depending on how you use the Dingirsu, for your opponent's 5 cards. And again, these 2 cards could have been anything. They could have been like a Call by the Grave, or an Impermanence, or the Orcust Countertrap. Or if you had drawn the field spell, then it could have been one of those. Or if they were one of the extenders in the deck, like World Wand or something like that, you could have discarded that and put an extra body on the board. So this Galatea would have been a Longirsu instead of a Galatea. So you'd have another disruption on top of that. So any amount of extension, and this board looks even better. But your opponent now has to beat your 5 disruptions with their 5 cards. And that's pretty much what the deck is designed to do. It's just designed to make exactly this board every single time. Now, sometimes you do need extenders because you don't always draw with the absolute perfection of Ibli plus Destrudo, but, you know, you have 2 extra cards in your hand to just work with. And that's what the deck does. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy net decking this, because this deck is actually really fun.